Up and away, ball one.
Home furniture starting pitching stats. Jesse showed up a home run to a left-hand hitter this year.
Isn't that something? He's given up 12 home runs, all to righties.
6% of the time.
On the outside edge, and it's 1-2 to Julian. And a swing and a miss on 4 pitches. Julian's gone on strikes, 1 away. Sheets and right. Across the infield, Moncada, Anderson, Andrus game. Taking ball 1. Now Lewis tweaked his left ankle a little bit last night, but 2-0.
Just heard a lot of great things about the.
Popped up, it's back and out of play. I've shared this before. I was beyond his baseball ability. Swing and a miss, 2-2 is set.
Say about Mr. 21, I like to call him Mr. 21.
Full count. And Lewis takes a walk, 1-1. Or a runner at first. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Here. And Lewis chased back to the bag. Haven't seen the Twins do line to left sharply. A base hit for Kirilloff. And Lewis checks in. And there is fastball for strike 1. Second half. Chopped over the head of Correa. Fouled away. Taken down and away, 1-2. Drilled foul.
Shows me one thing, a lot of grit.
He created because of the roster turnover here in Chicago. Off the plate, 3-2 with Correa on deck. And pulled foul. Saw Schulten's use this off. Ooh, just barely with the catch. And out. Got that toward the gap, right center field. Robert is there to make.
Number 1 in 2023 for Mike Trout. 5-0 lead. Here's a back for Trout and Ohtani. They have each hit their first home run.
Two and 2. And there's the high fastball. A strikeout for the first out. Out there in the outfield again. Farmer at third. Lewis the DH. Down. Benintendi the batter. And he takes up ball 1. Off-speed pitch tickling the outside edge. 1. It's amazing to me, LaTroy, how deep the Twins starting pitching. And here are the Twins adding Ober to back to Ober, and a soft toss to first and a quick second out.
And we got some homegrown guys, and hey, that's how you build a championship team.
Upstairs again. It's, as we've said so many times, 90, 91, maybe.
Standing next to him, he makes me look small, and I'm 6'4", and
yeah. I was walking around downtown Chicago today, and 2-2. Pulled foul.
I like that pitch.
And now 3-2. Jimenez on deck. Got him at 92 upstairs. A couple of strikeouts, part of a
home run to a left-hand hitter this year.
Isn't that something? He's given up 12 home runs, all to righties.
6% of the time.
On the outside edge, and it's 1-2 to Julian. And a swing and a miss on 4 pitches. Julian's gone on strikes, 1 away. Down and away, ball 1. Swinging the bat well. And there's a base hit. Hot ground ball right between Andrus and Vaughn. And a strike at the knees. To give you maybe some idea the impact that these rookies have had, over 100 over the course of a full season. So too is Lewis.
You know, the young core of players that are coming through the minor leagues and coming up to the major leagues for the Twins with 25 home runs coming out of minor leagues. Those guys are, you know, they're hitters.
Castro checked it first. Castro does not go. Bounce it through the hole, and Castro flying around second. He'll go. So nobody out. They'll come home, and Castro is out.
Castro was going on contact, and just a heads-up play by Moncada to come up, throwing to Corey Lee.
Swing and a miss. Twins had a chance in the first inning. They got a walk and a single. And Farmer didn't think that was strikes in. It's a casino promotion. Checked his swing, and it's ball one. 2-0. Julian struck out on 4 pitches to start the ball game. And now 3-1 with Lewis on deck. Fouled off a leg, 3-2. And the runners will take off early. Runners go. There's ball 4, and they're loaded up now for Lewis. Well, Kevin, the head of our research, down and away, ball 1.
Lewis came up last.
2-0. Hit the corner, 2-1.
But if he does, Royce should be all on it.
3-1 with Kirilloff on deck. A high fly, Intendi going back. Royce look. Herbeck, none of them did it. What Royce Lewis has just done. Kirilloff now 0-2. And Kirilloff out on strikes. That'll end the inning. 2 hit.
Understood the team's perspective. His focus tonight is simply on this game alone, not what may come after this, but you put that aside so your mind is able to think through each situation in front of you. He was happy. Plus, he acknowledged the 8-hour bus rides in AAA that can make it a tougher grind than normal, but he is excited.
2 to Jimenez. I asked Bailey about that bus ride. It was from Louisville to Des Moines. 8 hours.
Man, I would have never guessed that.
Upstairs, another strikeout, 3 early ones for Bailey Ober. Well, he's throwing strikes. Getting ahead of Moncada. And he puts him away on 3 pitches. 5 at bats.
It's a good pitch from Overs. And I love the fact that you understand, control what you can control. And if you
last year